drop ceiling, the next step in our modeling is basically placing the lighting system in our drawing. In order to add the lighting system, we have to go to this system and going to the electrical section and finding the lighting fixture. So we're going to use the lighting fixture, and since there is no family loaded yet, we have to load the family. We're going to go to the family loading, and we're going to go to electrical, and here we go to the architectural. Going to the lighting, lighting folder, and we're going to go to the architectural one. We have two options for external lightings or internal lightings. We have right now, we're working on the interior, so we're going to use the internal lighting. And you have a variety of different type of lighting fixture that you can use basically for your project. So some of them is basically have a different type, they have different specification. The idea is this, that you have a different like a function for the room, and there is some code requirement based on the foot candle of the light units that we calculate the amount of light at a specific level, and depending on that you start adding those like a different type of light in order to get to that level. Since we are not doing all those calculation, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna add those lights. We're gonna choose whatever type of lighting that we want, add a couple of them, and we're gonna use the rendering in order to get some sense if the amount of lighting that we place there is basically working or not working, and then we're gonna get back and add more lights or get rid of some of the lightings that we placed it in our design. So we're gonna go, for example, let's say we're in the down light spot. I'm going to select that. I'm going to load this one to my drawing, and then when I have that, when I move my mouse to different places, you see that when I don't have any sort of a drop ceiling, I can add it. Then the reason is that it's similar to the door type or window type. This type of lighting needs some sort of a host in order to place them. So I'm just going to zoom in here and then basically placing in a different place the different lighting fixture. Usually, for example, what you can do is that you place one of them in order to be like some sort of a in the right place. You can adjust the dimension. For example, this is 5, this is 11. After I kind of done with the first part, I select the ones that I add and start copying these things, so I have more control over the placement of these lighting fixture. And then again, copy that one again. So for example, let's say 6 more feet again, and that basically it going to be my lighting. If I go to the section that I create, you see that these are the placement of the lightings that I kind of place here. You're not bounding to use any of this lighting that I use. You can use whatever format that you want. The only thing I would recommend that you do is that whenever you're done for the placement, you go to that level and go to the view tab. And under the view tab, we're going to place the camera. So I'm going to place the camera, and I'm going to place the camera in this corner. And you see that says the offset is going to be 5'6". That's the person height. I'm going to go over looking in this side, and I can see that place. There will be another video that we're going to discuss about the rendering, but this is how you're going to set the camera in the interior space. Then we're going to run a couple of renderings in order to check if the lighting is right or not. We're going to go over the rendering in the next couple of videos, but that's the general ideas of how basically you place them, you check the room, and then you place the lightings, check send the renderings, and then check if that's the right format or number of lighting is enough or not. Even if you might not like the type that you use, you can change them and then add something different.